Hey guys, welcome back once again. So let me go ahead and quickly build a very basic level. I build a map over here, obstacle course, maze like obstacle course. On these straight corridors, I want something to shoot a sort of bullet-like thing. So if the bullet hits the player, player will take damage. So I'm gonna create a new blueprint for that. And yeah, I do have a damage healing box. So for now, let's create what I said. Blueprint. I'm gonna create an actor, and let's call it BP shooter. I'm gonna call it a shooter. So I am gonna have to think a lot for this one. I have never done something like this before, so I'm gonna try to think. So what can I do? Let's add a static maze. Sorry. Uh, Now this will be our let's call it a body, and I'm also gonna make it a cube for now. Let me set up a cube and maybe a little bit extrude or something like that. Yep. So this is gonna be a cube or a body that the bullet will spawn from. So I'll add a basic shape as a cone, and I want cone to be inside a body. Uh, Maybe uh, I don't need to have these body just to where it can spawn. So I think I'll just do that. And since its cone will be our bullet, so let me rotate it and let me do -60 and something like that. Let me make a little bit smaller. -60, that's fine. So I'm gonna add a collision sphere. So this will be a collision box that will, if overlaps with the player, then it does a damage, a certain amount of damage. What I'm gonna do is let's go to the event and let me quickly delete this. I don't need a capsule, and add on computed being overlap. Obviously this will be cast to third person character. I also want this maybe the cone should go inside a capsule, I think. Yeah. Or maybe capsule should go inside a cone. Does that really matter? Move a cone, then I want a geometry to follow, right? The bullet to follow. Let me just quickly type it bullet. Uh, Let me also rename it as a biome. Will be the firer. And I say maybe I'll just do this and have the capsule inside the bullet. So when this moves, I can have a capsule as well. So the one thing I want is I think this is gonna be rather difficult than what I had in my mind. Maybe I don't really need this. Let's just work on this one for now. Okay, I'm trying to think how to do it. So one thing I know is that I want this bullet to move forward. hmm But I also need a trigger point. Like if something when the character triggers something, then only these things to fire. So maybe I can think about that a little bit later. So right now, maybe I need to think right now is if overlaps with the player, then how the damage system gonna work. So let's go to the event again. If the overlap happen to be with the definitely this character, then I want it to do damage to the character, right? Look for uh, apply damage. Hook this one with this one. And I'm not gonna set a timer either since I just want this to damage once. I don't wanna keep damaging. So let's say the damage will be around 20 damage. And you know what? Let me just test it out for quickly. I'll just drop you over here. Let me drop you over here. Hit C to disappear those. Let's go and if I hit this one, okay, I'm not really taking anything. Okay, sorry, I forgot to act this one. I think it should work now. Let me go quickly here. Yes, that's did a pretty big chunk of a damage here. So if I keep it standing here, it shouldn't damage. I go back and touch here, then it damage. Okay, this is what I exactly want. Let me get a bullet here, and let me get its I want it to travel to straight point, right? Yes, I do want to travel. So let me go quickly over here and let me select bullet. And if you can see here, there is this value. If I go press 0, 0, right? I want it to on this x-axis by something value. So I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna okay, this is okay. I'm trying to use my head here. Location of this character, relative location. Yes. I don't know what's that. I don't know why it's showing this bubble. And break it into a vector. Okay. Shade relative location again. I'll make vector, right? And I want x and z to as it is, but I want this one to be like a 300. Now, and if I hit play, will that move? I mean, technically, it won't really move. Uh, I created here you can see I created two collision box, and one of these box will act as my triggerer. Like if third person character overlaps this trigger, then I want this collision box to spawn at this position of this character. I can add a arrow. Yes, this arrow I'm gonna point over here. From this arrow, this selection arrow, I want a this bullet not yeah this bullet collision to spawn and constantly travel uh, on this axis. Can do is spawn actor from class. Here is a shooter. Class will be a BP bullet. Definitely. Let me recommend that. If I don't touch here, then the bullet will not come here. But if I touch and the bullet spawn. Okay. To be I think I'll delete this one. Uh, uh-huh. I think the location will be fine, but get old rotation transformation, and I'm gonna split this one, and I think I can still split this one, right? Yeah, can I go ahead and have everything up except it's I want this to be minus 90 was 90 I think. I don't know if over here good. Yes, now it's working. So I have already set up the damage over here. Then I think I can basically the next thing I want is to this thing to travel. So mesh over here and get maybe world location will do the trick I think. And I want this set world location, not rotation, just a location. Maybe spread its pen. Let's say 500 or 5000 for now. If I select this one, is this gonna work though? I do not have any idea. Okay, it's not showing either. So if I go here and not really, uh, it's not really moving anywhere. Maybe make picture will do the trick, and break vectors may do the trick. I guess I don't know. G-axis, let's say 3000, and this one to be same. Doesn't show any error. Not, it's not really moving. Think I want okay. I do not have any fucking idea. So do I want a relative perhaps? Get real transformation? Not really. All I need is a location. Queue up with this and relative location again, I guess. Can I have this one? So I think it's because execution pin isn't here. So if I do this, go here and do this. Ah, damn. Why did I even thought like it will might work? Wait, the fuck did that go? Wait, wait. It will definitely gonna snap. Gonna snap. Let's say I'm over here. Now it's look that. Turn this off. I want event begin play. Then maybe hook this one up. But I'm thinking it might not work just to oh hey, it worked apparently. Stay here, so it's gonna go and spawn directly over there. So what I'm gonna need is I need to smooth that value. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, add a timeline, this one. Yeah, I'll just leave it here, whatever the name is. I'm gonna add a vector. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna add a key and another key. Now our duration is like 5, which is fine. I'm gonna add a 300 over here. Timeline with 5, 0, 0 value again. I want it to be linear. That is fine. Let's combine. Let me go back, and so maybe I do not need to do this. All I have to do is this. 300. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. Here, spawning directly over here. What if I just grab this one, play this one, and update with this one? Maybe I don't need to do anything else. I don't know. Yeah, it's still spawning right away. I want to add a delay, like 5 seconds for now. Spawns, it spawns, delays 5 seconds, then goes to this thing, hopefully. Okay, that worked. But the problem still exists. I delete all of those. I'm gonna go over here, 0, and the value is 300, 5 seconds of timeline. Then I think I can basically hook this one, output this one. Yeah, I think I can do that. Or even better, let me go here. Let me split this one and basically just hook this with an G. Okay, maybe not. What if I do this? Spawns and it should come. Ooh. Okay, this. Okay, it looks like spawning. Yep. And here comes the other one, and here comes the other one. It's keep coming. I want to do is maybe add just a 1 second of delay. So as soon as it spawns and comes right at me. However, the speed seems rather way too slow. So also I'm gonna go over here, make it 2 second, and gonna make it 2 second as well. Let me see if that will work. Yeah, the what's happening is like the time it's working, it's fine, but it's still slow, and it's less of a value. So let me add a like 1000, so it travels further. Let's go ahead, stand, and boom. 2. So I just want to make sure that travels a little further. If I select here and boom, it hit me and it went, which is pretty much what I want. Next, I need it to disappear, right? Somehow it overlaps to the person. Then I want it to be, yeah, this is the one I want. To show the actor. The actor is gonna be this one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Definitely self. If I go here, let's see if I come here and boom. Okay. Hell yeah. Boom. Okay. Let's say if I come here and it doesn't touch me. Okay. Boom. So this is complete. I also want it to be destroyed. So I'm gonna hook you up over here. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. I cannot do that. I think we learned something that this gate it's playing. It's something I want, and maybe add a branch. Definitely. Is it playing? Uh, if the animation is playing true, then maybe do nothing. If false, then maybe destroy the actor. Okay, let's give it a shot. If I go here and yo boy, I think it's working now. Now, the biggest thing is I want it to loop. The spawning need to be looped. So if I want spawning to keep looping, then I will go over here. I think I will remove you for now and set timer by event definitely, and I'll just promote to you a variable, and I'll give it a quick character ref, and then this will go over here. So I don't think I need to do that. Basically I can select you and hook you over there. Then I done time wise, maybe I need like every 0.5 second. I want looping, yes. Let me have a quick look. That happened just once. Oh, there is error. Let me see. Okay. So this, okay. So am I having this issue here? Yeah, I think I'm having this issue. Right? Let me select this one. And I do not know what the hell am I doing. Grab this one, collapse to function. B-U-L-L-E-T bullet. Okay. And do I need this one? I say I don't even need this one. Let me go here. It's happening over here, right? Get back. Object name. Maybe if I just copy and paste. Okay, function name paste. Delete this one. Time is like every 0.5 second. Yes, I want it to loop. Okay, actually it's working really nicely. I wasn't thinking about that. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell. Okay, so I'm gonna add quickly this one, and not like that. Go here. Let me go on If obviously character stops overlapping, then I do not need you. Okay, class. Then cast to third person character, and I think I have to do is promote it to very well, and timer ref gonna get you and clear timer blah blah blah, and gonna hit you over there. If I do this, then if I go here, it's gonna keep hitting me. If I go away, and it's just damn, I'm fucking genius, man. Maybe there are some better way to do it. I don't know. I'm just exploring. I'm trying to utilize whatever I have learned so far and testing out. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely time consuming, but hey, I guess it's working slowly. And I guess I will add more obstacles slowly.